Holiday shopping jumpstart on growing pains with Sandy and Crystal.
Welcome. Good evening, Sandy.
Good
It's that
evening.
time of year.
It
Holiday shopping.
is. Yes.
Are you ready?
It's the
You,
most wonderful time of the year.
do you do your tree before Thanksgiving or after?
After. I'm just a traditionalist. So you know me, I love every season, every tradition, all of it. So I have to let it all have its own space and time.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. However, there's such a huge debate for some reason this year in the tree situation.
Yeah,
But I keep going back to people need to do whatever they feel is best time-wise.
for
And
sure.
it takes
For sure.
community. So
Yeah.
I
And
do
I
what you
think
want to.
I think it's Starbucks, really. I think Starbucks is going too early every year. They go earlier and earlier for Christmas. And yeah, I'm going to blame Starbucks.
I'm thinking about this year paying someone to put my stuff up.
Oh, really?
Um,
You love to decorate, so that surprises me.
well, I love pieces of it. I don't
Mhm.
like organizing it and deciding what and where, because every year I do it differently. I don't know.
Hmm.
I love the look of it all, though, but it takes
Yes.
a lot of time.
Hmm.
I'm thinking if I get someone to just put up the tree and do the mantle for me, and then I just like walk in.
Well, that would be nice. So you can try it for a year and see how it goes. I mean, I'm all about try things out, see how it works for you.
Try it for a year and see how it goes. The next year, that didn't go.
That wasn't, no. But the nice thing, I think this time we're talking about tonight for sure is this year, especially everything start early. So I guess why not start early with your decorating too? A lot of people like to have their tree up to enjoy for Thanksgiving when family comes and just have that. They love the holiday season all kind of bunched together.
I will say because we leave at Christmas, we go to Gamies. So I
Mhm.
always feel like I miss a week
Yeah, I
any
can see
kind of
that.
decoration. So
Hmm.
you kind of got to bump it up a week to get any kind of joy out of it if you want to sit and look at it for a while because that's my favorite when it's
Yeah.
the evening time and the
The
twinkle lights are going.
The Silent Night. Oh, that's good. Hmm.
So I have to bump it up to get that time in. Anyway, I'm just tossing it around. We'll see what happens.
I think one of the things I'm looking forward to this year, so much so because of the rush back to school and the rush back to everything, is the quiet nights. And I told my coworker this morning, actually, I'm like, I just want to sit and watch Hallmark. I mean, so I'm kind of almost there early. Yeah.
Yeah, the Hallmark movies started.
Oh, I know. Yeah. And I usually don't do that until after Thanksgiving too. I'm kind of like hardcore, but I don't know. I can see that happening a little bit earlier this year for even myself. So,
I mean, what? It's not gonna hurt anything. Turn on some
oh,
Lifetime.
I
You'll
know.
be.
I know. That's what I need. I just need a little bit more. I've been watching The Maid or
Mm,
Maid, I guess, not The Maid, but Maid. And just a lot
heaviness.
of drama, a lot of heaviness. Yeah. And I think I don't need that at this time. So I need to get some, I need some Hallmark happy good feels.
I watched that twice, and I watched Dope Sick twice.
Yeah,
So you
see,
want to talk heavy?
I don't even know where the smile is on your face right now because I can't.
Uh, those are heavy and both hit really close to home. But that's a whole we
Yes.
should do a whole episode. We
Oh,
should do an episode on Netflix. Is it even
we
on there?
could.
We should do an episode
Hmm.
on how the series lately is hitting close to home.
Hitting close to home and how it affects us actually too, you know. But anyways, we're going to talk about
Yeah,
holiday shopping. Let's go start this holiday shopping.
yeah. So that's it. Jumpstart. You mentioned that start early.
Start early.
In our research for this episode, we found that is across the board. Everyone is saying start early.
Yeah, they said 3 reasons. Yeah, they said 3 reasons why. So one is like supply chain and inventory issues. Second one is limited supplies, and the third one is just starting early and making a plan. So the supply chain and inventory issues, just the rising costs of all the goods and the staffing shortages, these are all real things. I mean, we all have heard about the labor shortages, the problems we're having with just people working and keeping people in restaurants and retail stores, and they're really struggling to have people. They're struggling to find truck drivers, to get the things to where they're supposed to be. People stock the shelves, it's just a real issue that way. So that's you might find that, I mean, I've seen it at the beginning of COVID. We saw, toilet paper and sanitizer wipes and all of those aisles completely bare. But now even still, I'm finding bare shelves that never used to be there at grocery stores and other stores, at Target, at Fred Meyer. It's just crazy. And that's because they just don't have as many people driving. They don't have as many people to stock the shelves. So
yeah. And I think Amazon is hurting a lot of I think that might be hurting some businesses also.
It is, but I agree with you, but then that doesn't explain the lack of supplies on the shelves. I mean, you should have a lot of supplies on the shelves if you go to Target, right? If Amazon's taking away from people purchasing from Target.
Well, they say that they're stuck in the docks.
Yeah, because they don't have the truckers to deliver them. Right?
Yeah, it's all coming. If it's coming from China, that up until this last week, like that was the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Had to go. I don't.
But
we didn't get into the political thing, but I think we all need to focus more on U.S. made, homemade, handcrafted.
Oh, that goes into a whole story we're going to talk about later in the episode. But yes, the other thing they were talking about is just limited supplies. I read on the internet that holiday related gifts are expected to be at the highest ever sold, right? That's like the highest they've ever sold of the amount of holiday gifts. So I'm like, well, people are just, and you had mentioned earlier that people are just, we kind of felt shortchanged last year, maybe. Yeah. We weren't out shopping as much last year and whatnot. So people are just ready to spend.
Too fearful to do anything last year. Like everything was just,
shut down, and they weren't getting together. So who are they buying for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone was just like, wait, what is this? What does this mean for us? Like, what do you mean you're going to shut down the world? I think there was a lot of fear. And so people started holding on and kind of hoarding a little bit. This year, I feel like everyone is like, F all of it. Yeah. I'm just going to live my life. We're just going to do it.
Yeah. We're going to do whatever we want to do.
We're going to do it this year. Yeah. And to be quite frank, I think a lot of people made a lot of money this year. Contrary to popular belief, actually, that really sucks because the essential workers I know didn't. But yeah, there's a lot of people that made a lot of extra money this year.
Some did, some didn't. But yeah, people are buying. People are still spending a ton of money. People are traveling up a ton. So they're getting money from somewhere.
Because they saved the year before. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Spend so much. Wasn't so much outgoing.
A lot of people saved in daycare because the daycares were closed. They all had to be home. That was a big saving for a lot of people.
They spent that money ordering food delivered.
We don't even know.
But then all of our extra money ordering food.
They did say too that starting sooner, making a plan. So the rising costs, the low supplies, the anxiety about what you're going to buy somebody was an issue. So I feel like anxiety is like the hot word, or the big word that everybody's using, buzzword that everybody's using right now. Um, Everybody has anxiety. I haven't talked to anybody that doesn't have anxiety. And so they're like, I'm picturing, if we don't start early, we go till, some people wait till the Christmas Eve to shop. Some people wait till the week before or 2 weeks before even. So you go shopping and now you're at the store and there's nothing on the shelves because it's all been picked over and they didn't get as much as what they thought they were going to get. And now we can't figure out what we're going to buy somebody. So now we got more anxiety. So it just adds to the cycle. So yeah, the shopping early, I think, is a win-win for everyone.
Or the anxiety could come from the flip side of somebody that made a lot of extra money. Maybe they lost their job and they don't have any money.
Yeah.
Anxiety comes from, how am I
going to buy anything? Yeah. How am I going to make a nice Christmas?
Excuse me.
And that kind of gets down to where we were like, okay, so it doesn't always have to be material gifts, right?
Right.
Yes. And Crystal has talked before about her adventure gifts that she gets her kids that they do. So I thought, maybe if somebody had missed that, we should talk about that. And just even homemade gifts, like you said, we all have something to give. You could also give a family member, if you like to cook, you could give a family member a meal a month, offer to make a meal a month for somebody that doesn't like to cook. I mean, what a beautiful gift that is.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, because I know the trend right now, I say trend, I don't know what I think the trend is in the kind of younger generation is they're starting to buy a lot of land and divide it up between families, like almost like the compound situation. And divide it up, and they all live on this land, and they want to they're just living like that, which is totally fine. I think that's amazing if you want to live next to your family, all your siblings and whatever, and
your clan,
all get together to get stuff done, the life skills, like somebody
Joy has a
somebody, yeah. And I keep visualizing that, and I'm like, everyone in that little group probably has gifts. Like everybody has their own little gift, or talents or skills, and that would be so nice if you just kind of honed in on that a little bit and just created something, as a gift.
Yes,
that would be what you need to do. In that
I mean, some people like to bake cookies. I mean, what if you gave monthly cookies to somebody? I'm just gonna bake you cookies once a month, for a year's worth of cookies. There's just all kinds of things that you could think about to do for somebody rather than go out and rack your brain on what stupid item you could get them.
Speaking of stupid items, I have a laundry list over here.
We found a ton of stupid items. No, we actually found some really good things, though. We found a good source of what the hot list is for. I found a hot list for tweens, and Crystal found some. What did you find? You found college kids.
And then mom and dad. Which, do you hear that?
Yeah, now we're having Crystal's having thunderstorms over there, and it's rough out here. Now we got sirens. Oh, fires too.
I think they're coming right. Are they coming to my house?
No, you're not on fire.
No, I'm not on fire.
With that thunder and lightning, something could have caught fire though.
Yeah, we are in the middle of a storm. Matter of fact, the thunder, right before we hit record, the thunder shook like all the walls.
It's a scary time. You just let us know if you have to go down to the shelter.
Okay, I'll let you know.
All right.
So she took the tweens, I took the college, and then I grabbed a couple ideas for mom and dad. Just a few.
Yeah.
We would like something pretty as well.
Yes, mom and dad.
let's go by age. So you do the tweens. So what'd you
Okay.
find?
All right.
Hot.
So the hot
It's
list for the tweens.
10.
So you need to take
'Cause
note
I
because
got.
yours are tweens. So hoverboard was the number one that I
Oh yeah.
saw. For our uh, adventurous kids, the BMX bike. Um, on a lower scale,
Yeah.
Encore.
Like,
Huh? You have
yeah.
BMX?
Yeah.
Yeah. Encore board game. It's for sing-offs and trivia, pop culture. It sounded kind of fun. $25 on Amazon. Upward was an oldie but goodie, kind of like the stacking Scrabble game. So that's always a fun game. People like that, and that one's cheap. $13 you can get that one for. Um, there's another board game called Not Parent Approved, and I was looking at that going, I would not even buy that. What? Who would name it that? What parent is going to purchase that for their kid? That's what I want to know. I don't know. They said it's like a kid's version of Cards Against Humanities. So all of it, I just don't. I'm not recommending that one. So stick with Upward or Encore, maybe.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down on that one from Growing Pains. Rubik's Cube with the app. So it's a new Rubik's. It's a new Rubik's Cube. You purchase the app with it. It's $60. It teaches your kid how to solve the puzzle. I don't know. I'm not into that one either.
Here's the
But
problem with that. If your child does not have a phone, they
well, you
have to
wouldn't
get
buy it because yeah.
yeah, but a lot of times they don't tell you that on the packaging. They're just like,
Oh, get this new interactive Rubik's Cube.
yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like, "What? I got to get the app?" No.
And I gotta download the app, and then I need my phone to play the Rubik's Cube.
And now nobody can get a hold of Crystal because the kid's got the phone. You're calling, and they're ignoring.
There won't be 3 different whatever it is. I don't know how that works, but I hate the app thing. I hate that. I hate when they do that. Download this, and then you can play it. It's interactive.
Everything's got an app now.
No.
We got more apps. I got more screens on my phone. I mean, you gotta keep swiping to find the flashlight. No, the flashlight's on the front, but yeah. Anyway, another one I saw was carpool karaoke. It's a carpool karaoke microphone. Okay, so my point was, if your kid's not a great singer, are you wanting that in the car? I'm just saying, I don't think that's a place for that in the car because you can't get away.
It is 7:15 a.m. heading to school. No.
And it's under the cool gifts. Yeah, cool for kids, but not for the parents.
That would be fun on a girls' night. You got the party bus and you
in the limo, or yeah, but not. And really, nobody else wants to hear it. So if you're sober, yeah, no, nobody wants that. Like, okay, maybe at night when you've had a couple glasses of wine. Yeah. Well, I mean, the hoverboard, if you really want your kid to be on a hoverboard, I think it's kind of cool. They'd like it. BMX bike, yeah. Encore, yeah, sounds good. Upward, yeah. That's what I got for you for tweens.
That's all?
That's a lot. Those are good. But no, those are good. Those are good suggestions.
So the only thing I got were board games. That's what I wrote down.
You don't like the hoverboard, the BMX bike? Oh, because you already have all those. Okay.
We have a BMX bike.
I think you should totally do the Encore. Do you have Upward?
I think I'm gonna say, I don't know. If somebody's gonna listen to this and say, I got that for you, and I don't remember.
You'll have to look. If you don't have it, you should get it because that's a fun one. It helps with spelling, and it's a challenging.
I'll write that one.
Go up on top of each other. It's a lot more fun than Scrabble.
I'm not doing karaoke.
No, you're not doing any of that.
I'm not doing any. No.
Okay. Right. Well, that's a good thing that you do adventure gifts then, and that's coming up. So.
Yeah, we do experience, but they do still have like ideas of things they want. They have big ideas. So college kids, this is what I found is the going thing for the college age kids, the trends.
Mhm.
So the short puffer jacket, remember puffer jackets?
Yes. Short above the belly button. Mm.
Yeah, I think that depends on where your belly button is, but the short cropped, yeah. That's what's trending. They come in all colors, they're machine washable.
How can it be okay? Can I just ask you, how can it be a jacket if it doesn't cover the midriff?
Because it's fashion over function. Come on.
Stupid. People, come on.
You know, how many times have you worn peep toe heels in the cold?
That's different.
So different.
It
That's
is.
the same thing. That's just a different body part. How many times did you wear peep toe
I
heels in the
guess.
snow?
I guess.
Yes.
Probably because I can still wear peep toe heels, but I can't wear the crop top.
Well, if you can wear a crop top, crop puffer jacket, do it. Do it.
I
Until you
can't. Nobody wants to see all that.
This is for college kids,
Oh,
right?
okay. All
You're
right.
a crop puffy jacket.
Okay. Well, I've got those coming to school. Snow angels. That's not going to work very good.
What? If you make a snow angel in the puffer jacket?
Yeah, that's going to be, you're going to have snow on the, down your pants, down all over your belly.
The girls that are wearing these puffer jackets are not making snow angels.
Well, they're missing out.
Okay. Oh, okay. The next one, and this is for the kids that live in a dorm. So there's a couple things I found that would be good for that. House shoes. Because the dorm floors just.
Yeah, always. A lot. Everybody needs house shoes. I mean, that's for anyone though. Every year you need new house shoes.
I don't wear house shoes. I would prefer socks because I have a really hard time in house shoes.
I love them.
They make my feet hot.
I got them on right now.
I don't even walk barefoot in a hotel floor, so I can imagine dorm floors. That's nasty.
Yeah.
So house shoes. Another thing that's trending right now are the old school snapback ball caps.
Oh, snapback.
But with your team logo. Like your favorite team. That's the thing. So if you've got a young guy, you want to buy something like his favorite team snapback. That's coming back. You know what else is coming back?
What?
High tops.
Oh, I love the high tops. I had some red Reebok high tops. Oh, I love those things. That was way old. Yes. Oh, wait, with the what are those leg warmers? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was all. Oh man, those were hot.
Listening. Sandy would like a new pair of high tops.
Yes. I'm like, why did I get how did I get rid of those? They'd still fit me. I don't even know what happened to those. I was looking at somebody else had some. Yeah. Anyway.
Those are back.
I like them.
Also, you know, really we could have just looked at the 90s and just
repeat.
So what else is coming back? Doc Martens.
Oh yeah, I did have those too. Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that. That wasn't my scene. But the guys did. The guys were all about Doc Martens. PJs, nice PJs are nice for the college kids.
Oh, can we find the ones with the satin on the outside and the cotton flannel inside? So if anybody's a seamstress and you feel like just, blessing anybody here on Growing Pains, I would love a pair of satin on the outside, flannel on the inside, pajamas, because I had a pair once and they were amazing. So if you find those, buy them for
feet lined satin.
No feet lined. No, I don't like feet lined.
Feet lined, fleece.
Oh, fleece lined. Yes.
I don't even.
No, not fleece. Flannel. No, fleece is like sweatshirt material. Flannel is flannel. Like flannel pajamas. It's smooth but soft. You know what flannel is.
Yeah, I know what flannel is.
It's not fleece.
Decipher. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flannel lined.
Flannel lined.
Mm-hmm.
Silk or satin.
Either one would be fine. Because you do slide right in the sheets. They're cozy on the inside. They're just amazing.
Party in the front,
Yeah. That's
party
what
in
they
the
are.
back, in
Oh,
the front. It's like party on the out.
you feel soft and sensual on the outside, but inside you're so cozy and warm. Yeah, it's good.
Hug in the bed. Okay, Doc PJs. Oh, so I found this company that is very artesian kind of style. It's a sustainable. They're all about all the things. Eco-friendly, green, earth. So they're a little flat like ballet slippers, but the
Okay.
company is called I'm gonna not say this correctly. Fuchsia? Fuchsia?
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
Okay. Fuchsia.
Fuchsia?
I
No.
think fuchsia.
An I. No, there's not an I in that.
In
Anyway,
fuchsia. Okay.
they're artesian artists, and they do these little ballet flats that are adorable. They're like embroidered designs on them. Anyway, that would be really cute.
Cute. The
Holiday.
college kids would like that. We got a lot of girl stuff here. What else we got for boys? Did you gravitate to girls because of Riley?
No, I mean there were high tops, Doc Martens, upper jack. I mean the snapbacks.
Oh yeah, snapback is going.
Also,
That's for both, right? Do girls
everyone-
wear those
Yeah,
snapbacks?
I wear a snapback.
Okay.
Coffee makers.
Oh yeah.
Those
Oh,
are good.
and what was the one? The coffee warmer that was
Yeah,
back from the
coffee.
90s again?
I didn't write that down. That's
That is dumb.
and there is a company called, and we'll link all this at the end of this. We'll link everything on the site and on the show in the show notes. But it was SteelSeries QCK is the name of it. They essentially light up your keyboard and your monitor. It's for gamers.
Oh.
It lights it up, and then the lights move. So a couple years ago, we got the big kids this as a light bulb. It was on Shark Tank. It was a light bulb that moved the beat. It changed colors to the beat of the music. This is that version for a computer. So the keyboard and the computer screen, it all glows, and then it changes colors depending on what you're doing.
So you not only have a lot going on in front of you, you have a lot going on below you. So your mind is going
you're
like,
in a rave.
Yeah, you're in a wave online. Yeah. Oof, it's a lot. I don't know if I recommend that either. I feel like that's causing some more cognitive disabilities.
The gamers will want that.
They will want it.
They will want it, whether you get it or
I don't know if it's good for them, but they'll want it. Okay.
So,
what else?
Another thing I found, I kind of want this one. It's a scan maker. So it's looks like a pen that you scan notes on paper, and then it uploads it to your phone or email, or it just uploads it. So it takes your notes from paper.
Peace.
Just like scanning it via a pen, which I think would be really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So
I guess if you're like in a study group,
yeah,
you're writing and somebody else, and they can all see it.
Or if you're reading a book, you could scan it, and then it'll make like a printable. I feel like if it emails it to you, then you could like print that out as like a PDF, like kind of workbook kind of thing, like what you highlight. Instead of highlighting, you scan it and email it to yourself.
Yeah.
Via a pen.
Okay.
I think that's cool to have.
Yeah.
You're not digging that one.
No, I think I'm just visualizing it for a meeting, because like somebody's a note taker, and instead of seeing, getting the notes later, you're actually visualizing the note taking going on. And if somebody was like, oh no, that's not exactly what I meant, or whatever, or in a study group, one person's taking notes and they can all see it.
I think that'd be cool. Do you hear the thunder that's happening?
I do. I hear it.
I'm just making sure it didn't sound like we're moving.
So that extracurricular sound. It's not like the soundscapes, it's actual thunder, lightning.
Could be calming though if you like it.
If you like it.
Okay, I had 3 more things for the college kids. A laptop stand, which I have one of those. It's what I'm using right now for this Zoom, and I love that because it puts everything a little higher, eye level. You don't have to, when this all first started, like we would stack boxes up or whatever.
That's what I got going on right now. Joey's Gucci box right here. It's theme color, brand colors.
Well, a laptop stand, and they're like $25.
I might need to get one of those.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing, again, this is something that I want. I feel like maybe I should have been in a different category because the college stuff is what I want. So the sunset projection lamp. So it's a lamp that projects the sunset on your wall. So it looks like you're in. It's always the sun's always rising
Or setting. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's yeah.
Yeah, but both, they look the same. I've noticed, the sunset and the sunrise, they kind of just look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So one's on the east, one's on the west, but yeah, it looks the same. The sky does.
Anyway, that would be fun. That would be really nice to have.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Quiet room. Mm-hmm. I don't have a quiet room, but man, I would have one. I'd make one for that.
Mm-hmm.
To get that.
You could have that in the room that Gammy sleeps in. Couldn't you have that in there?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
She attempts to sleep in there, and then she ends up with the boys because they whine that they want to be like as close to her as possible.
She sleeps in one of their beds.
Yeah, we do an air mattress, and they all 4. Every bed will be empty in the house.
God bless Gammy.
All want to be together. They want to be touching her.
That's rough to sleep with. She can only come a few times a year.
She's like, I found this velvet. This is so totally. I was on the phone with her the other day, and I was walking through Walmart. Actually, our Walmart redid the whole. We live. If you're just tuning in, I live in Northwest Arkansas, so I'm near the home office of Walmart. So our Walmarts are really nice. So they just redid the one closest to my house. It looks like a department store. It's like the home part where the beds are made. It's a whole thing.
And my goodness.
They did the tall walls with the mannequins in the clothing department.
Oh, wow.
So
we don't even have beds at our Walmarts.
There's no bed. I mean, there might be a bed somewhere in a box. I don't know.
Oh.
But they set up the linens.
Oh, I see. So you can see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't have that.
It's Gap Home. Did you know Gap?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I have seen that. Yeah.
Anyway, I was on the phone with her and I was just walking through the store, and they set up a whole living room section to showcase. So the show Queer Eye, they teamed up with Walmart to get their line in the store, furniture and all their stuff. So they set up this whole thing, and it was a fireplace, the fire going. It's the coffee, the flowers, everything, and there was a green velvet futon there, and I was like, "Oh, I really want this." Futon. And Mom was like, "Okay, well, where are you gonna put that?" I'm like, I don't know. Maybe in the guest room. I don't know. I just really, really want this green velvet.
I just really want it. I don't know where I'll put it. I'll just put it somewhere.
I just want velvet. But there'll be velvet and beds everywhere, and they'll all end up together on an air mattress on the floor. Every time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
with Gammy.
Totally sidetracking. So the last thing for the college kids was the Wreck This Journal. Have you heard of this?
You mentioned it, so I think it sounds amazing for the kids. Yeah, I think that they need to wreck something. So spill it.
Like graffiti and tearing whatever that stress when you go and tear up a house for like therapy.
Vandalize. Yeah. Oh, for therapy? Oh, like demolition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Demo.
like
Demo.
inside a journal. So the journal is every page, it will say like, take your pen and like jab holes in this page. And then the next page says, cut out a bunch of, take colored paper or whatever. Just cut up
Hmm.
a bunch of different colors and glue them on this page. Like it's just random,
Yeah.
therapeutic, destroying journal, which I think would be really fun for.
Distressing your
Yeah.
journal. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Intentionally. Yeah.
called Wreck This Journal. I think that would be really fun as a stocking stuffer for these. Actually, anybody.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun. And then that's it for college. So the few things I had for mom and dad. Mom was there's a bedside smartphone vase or vase, however you want to say it. Looks like a vase where you put flowers in it, and it has a phone stand. You put your phone on it, but the cords and everything go inside the vase.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So on the nightstand, it looks nice and pretty. And that would be perfect for Airbnbs.
Yes.
Be perfect
Yes.
for moms with
Guest
ladies.
rooms. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just
I have flowers in my guest
fire.
room all the time. Yeah. I was
That
always
would be perfect for that.
I was concerned about the water with the cords, but
I don't. I'm gonna order one because I want one, so I'll let you know. I don't know
yeah.
if it's real flowers or fake flowers.
Well, it said
Probably.
you change them out, so I'm thinking it must be real flowers. So they've got to have a way that maybe the water holder is above where the plug-in is, maybe.
Probably in a different
Yeah,
compartment.
compartment. Yeah,
It was like
compartment.
$25. It wasn't too much at all, so I'm gonna put that on my list. There was a the charging, the valets, the jewelry stands where you can charge your phones. There's a nice wood one that's nice for the dads, well, the moms too, but uh the charging, get your money, jewelry. What's happening? What's wrong?
I'm just looking at you're hearing me, right? Because my microphone's mute button is lit up. So I
And then the last thing that I saw that I'm putting on my list, it was an indoor outdoor portable tabletop fire pit. So like those
indoor,
little
outdoor. Okay. Mm-hmm.
it's a fire pit, but tabletop version.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you could just move it around wherever you are, have
Yeah.
your atmosphere.
Indoor though, that's kind of weird.
I think it's just like those catering deals that you light.
Oh, like a sterno kind of thing?
I think
Mm,
that's
mm.
what I again
I
haven't
don't know
seen
if
it.
I want a lit table in the inside, but I think it's cool. I mean, the tabletop version, I like. I mean, I like those for outside. I don't know.
I think it would be fun in the living room on the floor and then watch a movie.
Yeah, and do s'mores. That's kind of
And then you
gooey.
make a mess.
You're gonna have to have a tablecloth for that. A
No.
blanket, lay down. I don't know. That's a lot. Anyway, I don't recommend that one either.
That would be fun.
Okay. Do that at your house. Let me know how it works out.
That's what I have. So
Okay, cool.
next,
Those are a lot of good things.
yeah, I'm really.
Those are for when you want to spend money and monetary gifts, but again, talking about other things, other ways to give people gifts. So adventure gifts. Tell us about your adventure gifts, Crystal.
Yeah, so every month, well, 3 years ago, we started doing adventures we started it as their big Christmas gift, and then we did a year's worth of adventures as their big Christmas gift. That's what we did 3 years ago. The second year, we asked them, "Did you like that?" Because at the end of that year, I took all the photos that we did on those adventures and made them a book, and gave that to them the next year for Christmas. And then the like idea for their follow up adventure, like we were going to roll into the next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked them that second year if they liked that or not. And they all liked it because it was a year's worth of fun versus having some gifts to open in the morning and then that's it. It's so, you know, you're over that in
Yeah.
a week or so or
Mm-hmm.
a month. Um, so we've just continued on that, and that has been really nice for our family because not only has it made me be a little more intentional with my planning and time, because if I'm trying to do something monthly, then I really got to look at the calendar because I really got to plan. I got to schedule it, or the time the month goes away, and then I'm like, oh, we forgot we didn't do that month. Now we
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so that helped with that. That helped. Also, not just spend like a lump sum at Christmas time. Like it kind of spread it out a little bit.
Yeah, budgeting wise, I think that's easier
Yeah.
for families. Mm-hmm.
And then we just made so many memories, so many
Yeah.
more memories than we would have traditionally because
Right.
just had all these we just had all these experiences and they weren't big. Some of them, a few were. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we would do like our big vacation or our big trip, something cool on vacation that we wouldn't normally kind of budget in or do.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them weren't. Some of them were just like going to we found this really cool slide carved out of the mountain here in the state, which I
Yeah.
didn't even know we had. Um, and they loved it. We spent the day doing that and had a picnic. Some of them were going to an aquarium, which where we live, the closest aquarium is like 2 hours away. So
Oh, okay. So that's a journey. That's an adventure. Yeah.
and sometimes it wasn't. Sometimes it was, get McDonald's and go to the park because these
Mm-hmm.
are things we don't do. We
You
don't.
don't do that often. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we have been doing that for the last probably 4 years, and that's been really nice.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like we're getting more out of our money too.
You are. And then also, like you said, you're creating all those memories, and the kids really value that. I mean, I know with my kids growing up, they value the time that we spend together as a family. Those are the memories that they think about. They don't think about what they got for Christmas one year when they got, the remote controlled dinosaur or whatever it is. They don't think about that. And even then when they all got, the electronics they wanted, that was a great thing, but it wasn't the same. It's a different level when you're connecting with them.
Yeah, and they also love, by the time you get an experience done and a week or two goes by, it's time to start looking
Mhm.
forward to the next one. So that's
Yeah, if you're
always
doing it monthly, yes. Yeah.
otherwise there's a long dull time between I feel like January and spring break. So January
Mhm.
and March is a dry spell usually,
Mhm.
as far as
Mhm.
fun.
Mhm. Yeah.
And so that's always a struggle. And then there's always that time from like April to end of the school year or
School
whatever.
year.
That's always
Mhm.
anyway.
Yeah,
This
those
is
are long stretches. Mhm.
filling the filling the holes a little bit on just breaking up your normal routine.
Yeah.
And that helps. So that helps every person in the house. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but breaking up your routine and just doing something not normal or traditional for your family in your house makes I would stand by this to the day I die. It makes your mental health, everyone's mental health, so much better.
Mhm. And I want to say too, for families, for parents, you can ask sometimes your parents or your uncles and aunts will ask you, well, what do the kids want for Christmas, or what do they want for their birthday, or whatever, and you can suggest that adventures with them for a gift, because I know that I have two nephews that are middle school, high school age, and for the last 4 years I've been doing adventures with them for a Christmas gift. I started one year because literally we didn't have a lot of money, and I thought, well, maybe I could take them somewhere and that'd be fun. So I said it's going to be a Auntie Sandy adventure, I called it, and I took them to. They were little, and we went to a Lego museum, and we spent the day at the park, and it was just a 1 day thing, and they loved it. They had a great time together because they were cousins, and I just had fun spending the day with them. And then the next year, I think I took them again and we did something different. And then the next year I thought, oh, they're probably done with that. They're probably, and I said, well, would you rather have a gift, or do you want another Auntie Sandy adventure? And they're like, oh no, Auntie Sandy adventure for sure. And
Yeah.
so they, other extended family members could do this for kids too. And what a gift. Wouldn't it be fun for you to have I know your mom does that a lot for your kids, but some people, like my kids, didn't really have extended family. My sister-in-law took my kids, and what a fun thing for them to go and do something with someone else and spend time with them differently.
And that just helps strengthen your bond with them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to be close to these kids, all they want is some time
to know you and and if you're doing it with the parents are going to talk, you didn't get the same attention. You don't get the same time with them because the adults are talking.
And I think people forget this. Time it's free, but it's the most valuable thing that you can get. So it doesn't hurt anyone, and you're helping mom out if you're giving her
sure
money.
Yes.
So yeah,
it's a win-win for everyone. The gift of time is
I remember when I was pregnant with the boys, and I was on the bed rest, and I think Riley, I want to say it was either Easter or homecoming, I can't remember, but there was a reason she needed to go dress shopping, and I was on bed rest with triplets and miserable, and Carly got her and said, let me come pick her up and we'll go dress shopping together.
Aww.
And that meant more to me than anything she could have bought, at a store or ordered anything else. Like that just meant a ton to me.
Yeah.
And that was even for me.
Yes. Oh, but it was for your kid, and that was special. Yeah.
Anyway. So we also have we're gonna have to do I feel like a part 2 because we're at 47 minutes. But we talked to some kids, real life kids, from teens to tweens, and asked them what they want for Christmas, and we asked them what their parents think they want for Christmas. And we have those live interviews coming up next. So that will be interesting to listen to.
Yes, stay tuned for that.
Out of their own mouths, listen to that.
Well, this was fun. I'm getting ready to get started on my shopping now. I'm excited.
I know. I'm shopping. We're shopping this weekend.
Yeah. A little shopping, a little ideas and adventures and homemade gifts. I love it all. Hallmark movies. Let's get going.
Oh, before I forget. So when this episode airs, it will be on the 18th. So on the 17th, we are going live with a fun Christmas gift idea for everybody. With that gift idea, we have a coupon code that only you listeners are going to get. So the coupon code is going to be hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa.
Whenever you see the live or get an email or follow up with us and see the Christmas gift that we have for you guys, use that coupon code hot cocoa, and that will save you some bucks.
So it's a little Growing Pains gift idea for yourself, or you can give to someone else. So we're going to be posting that on our website, and it'll be on the notes here, right, Crystal?
Yeah.
All right. So just one more, trying to ease up your shopping experience and lighten your load a little bit. So until next time, friends.
Cheers.
Cheers.